This initiatic structure, with its death and resurrection theme, was not unique. It was mirrored in another system that descended from the Greek Dionysian traditions. The Romans called him Bacchus, and his rites were far less tame. The Bacchic mysteries, derived from the earlier Dionysian rites of Greece, emerged in Rome around 200 BCE. Bacchus, like Dionysus, was the god of wine, ecstasy, transformation, and the wild. His initiates didn't simply worship him, they became him, if only briefly, through ecstatic dance, music, sacred intoxication, and symbolic dismemberment. The initiate would lose the rational self and awaken to something more primordial, more eternal. These were secret rites devoted to Bacchus that used ecstatic rituals, symbolic death and rebirth, and sacred intoxication to dissolve personal identity and unite the initiate with divine regenerative forces beyond the rational self. The Roman Senate, threatened by the secrecy and social mixing of the Bacchanalia, the name for the Roman festival of Bacchus, attempted to suppress these rites in 186 BCE, but the rites persisted underground, both literally and metaphorically, through private gatherings and encoded artwork. So why were the Bacchic rites seen as dangerous? Because they offered direct access to transcendence without state approval. The mystery schools bypassed priesthoods, temples, and civic order. They worked not through obedience, but through inner rupture. The veil of the world was torn by ecstasy, and in its place, something unshakably real was revealed. At the Villa of the Mysteries in Pompeii, a series of frescoes depict an initiatory cycle thought to represent the Bacchic rites. For a closer study on these Roman rituals, the book titled Mysticism, Dancing Out the Mysteries of Dionysus by Peter Mark Abrams offers deep iconographic and esoteric interpretation. In summary thus far, the cults of Isis and Bacchus both emphasized personal salvation, ritual ecstasy, and initiatory mystery. Yet, while Isis embodied maternal order and rebirth rooted in Egyptian cosmology, Bacchic rites centered on ecstatic release, divine madness, and the disintegration of social boundaries in the Dionysian tradition. Thank you for joining us. Next, we will uncover the secrets of the Druids in the Celtic world. Where will this journey take us after Druidism? Like and subscribe to find out. We'll see you next time. Find more at JoinSeek.org.